Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Cassiejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey G.
And we're going to be breaking down Bejeweled. Before we jump into breaking down Bejeweled, I think we need to get into something that's very important. Our listeners can come hang out with us.
Yay! We're so excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We are teaming up with Club 90s, who throw the best Taylor Swift parties.
Yeah, it's so cool. Lacey and I, we've gone to a couple of these before, and it was so funny because when we went last time, we were like, okay, we're going to go, and we're still going to get home at a regular hour. We were the last ones to leave.
It was so much fun. We danced and danced and danced, knew the song order, and it was like, this is where we should leave. No,
we couldn't leave.
We're gonna stay.
We stayed until the very, very, very end because it's like the closest thing you can get to a concert without the artist actually being there.
Sure.
You know, and it's so cool for going to a Taylor Swift night is amazing because Taylor Swift's discography is so extensive that you can listen to her for hours and hours, and then being in a room full of Swifties just dancing along it's such a fun time. We try to go anytime that there's an event in town. And we're so excited because there's one right around the corner on February 3rd, and we're going to be there not just for the dance party part, but also for a live podcast right before. So it's like a night of two of our favorite things, talking about Taylor Swift and then dancing to Taylor Swift.
All right, so where is this taking place, Anna?
So Friday, February 3rd, we will be at Tana Hills Tavern in Fort Worth. Our event starts at 8 p.m. We'll have our live podcast event. And then at 9 p.m. is when Michael, our friend, is going to start DJing Taylor Swift for like 4 or 5 hours. So it's going to be super, super awesome. You can get tickets on our social media. The link is in our bio at the 13 podcast. You can also get tickets at club90sla.com. This event is 18 and over, but we will plan other things in the future for all ages. But for this, on February 3rd in Fort Worth, Tana Hills Tavern, we're super, super excited. We have a lot of things planned. We have some surprises. I'm just really excited. I just love getting to hang out with people that listen to our podcast like in person.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It's really, really, really neat. So we're super excited, and we really hope to see you February 3rd. If you have any questions about it, you can just DM us at the 13 podcast, and we'll just answer any questions you may have.
And you know how exciting it is to spot a Swiftie in the wild, and how you two will come together and just start speak now because you're wearing the cap or something. That's what's so great about these events is that it's all Swifties there.
Yeah.
So you've already got this in common, and we're already all friends.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to sing and talk about her a lot.
Yeah, and sometimes when you meet a Swiftie in the wild and you don't know how crazy you can be, this is somewhere, it's such a safe space. You can be as crazy as you need. It really is like speaking another language. So we're super excited. Get all the info on our social media at the 13 podcast.
All right, now let's get to Bejeweled. Bejeweled is the 9th track on Midnights, written by Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff. What a song.
What a song.
What a trend on TikTok that was for a hot minute, too.
Yeah, oh my. I feel like it still kind of is.
Yeah.
You guys, we ranked track 9s already. And I feel like we might have to do these rankings
I was about to say, why does track 9 sound so familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep updating our track 9s, all of our tracks.
Whenever we get to it.
We should. It's been a while since we've done a ranking in general.
All right, so let's get to Bejeweled. Would you guys like to hear what Taylor says this song is about?
Of course. How lucky are we to have this?
I know. So right as the album dropped, she did a big promotional thing with iHeartRadio and gave some little voice memos about what some of the songs meant. I think some of these voice memos were the ones that she then used on special editions of some of her albums. So this is what she says Bejeweled is all about.
Song Bejeweled is a song that I think is really about finding confidence when you feel that it's been taken away for whatever reason. You know, you're feeling insecure, you're feeling taken for granted. One of the things we love to do at night is we love to go dancing. We love to put on an outfit that makes us feel good, and we love to feel like we're still bejeweled. And I think that there are tiny inflections of me hyping myself up to return to pop music after spending these glorious years writing folk songs and being in this metaphorical forest that I've created, which I've loved so much. But there was like a bit of pumping myself back up to be like, you can do it. You're still bejeweled. Like, I'm still bejeweled? Question mark? We'll see.
I love that because whenever I'm not feeling great, I love to get dressed up because I might feel like crap or I might not be confident on the inside, but damn it, the outside looks good though. I look like I have it together. I don't, but just dress it up and make it pretty and fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
And I do like the idea that no matter what's going on at home, no matter what someone says about you, I'm still great.
Yeah.
You can treat me poorly. You can think I suck. You can value other people more than me. Hey, but I'm still good. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to look my best and I'm going to shine because I am bejeweled. I
Because
can
I'm
shimmer.
still bejeweled. Yeah.
Try to make me doubt myself, but you weren't able to because I've got that confidence. So don't worry about it. You're not going to knock me down.
It's impossible to not like get upbeat listening to the song.
Absolutely.
And it's like not only is it a song about sparkling, but it sounds sparkly. Like the song itself shimmers.
There's lots of twinkles and chimes.
Twinkles and chimes. Like it really is just a bejeweled.
Written with a glitter pen.
Most definitely.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Most
Glitter pen.
definitely.
Yeah.
There was a critic I found that had a very interesting review of this song. Rob Sheffield, he said that this song is mirror ball all grown up. It feels like the wife from Tolerate It finally breaking free. It's
I like
interesting.
that.
That is an interesting
Because in
perspective.
Tolerate It,
When you
her
said
partner's just tolerating it, and now she's going out, she's going to shimmer, she's going to shine.
when you said interesting, I thought it was going to be negative. So I was like
Yeah, me
bracing
too.
myself.
No.
I think
I was
that's
ready to
great.
fight.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not going to share the bad reviews. I mean, it's hard to
I-
find them, but I'm not going to share them.
I'm sorry. I do have an unpopular opinion that I found that I wanted to share just
Uh-oh.
because of the way that they phrased it. Mimsicle said, I didn't like this music video for Bejeweled. I think it should have been the video for Mastermind. Mastermind is about a plan to get the guy in the party, same as the video. Different reasons, obviously, but it fits better in my opinion. It has the same clock, gears, and motive as Mastermind, also the lyric video. And I feel the Mastermind theme fits great with the planting of 1,000 Easter eggs. And wrapped it up by saying, I love Bejeweled and I love that it gets a video, but I feel this shouldn't have been the one. Please don't kill me. So I just thought that was funny to word it like that. Like they're not crapping on the video, but just
Right.
I could see this,
The concept.
yeah, for Mastermind. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But then to like make that bold, unpopular opinion and end it with, please don't kill me. Like you know that you're opening it up for discussion,
And,
but
like,
you're still brave enough to put it out there.
Why are we second guessing Taylor? Like she
Right.
knows that this is best. Like she hasn't overthought every single
Yeah.
thing.
But I do feel like it fits Bejeweled because it is so sparkly. Like
Yeah.
the video sparkly, it plays on fairy tales, it plays on things like that, where I feel like Mastermind, for me, I visualize it as more like,
a heist.
I'm thinking
Yes.
secret agent.
Yeah.
She's like James Bond.
yeah, kind of like more like black and white, not so much color, not so much fantasy, you know what I mean? Like, but more,
Yeah, that makes sense. A little more.
If
know
only
what
the
I
Wall
mean?
Street Journal could hear you now.
if y'all want me back on your podcast, let me know. For a great review on Mastermind, which is, oh gosh.
I saw a lot of fans making parallels to different songs. Nick, you were saying this was similar to Tolerate It. Someone else said, I forgot that you existed, Bejeweled, and High Infidelity.
Yeah.
Free rent living in my mind. Didn't you notice walking all over my peace of mind in the shoes that I gave you as a present? And it was so nice. I polished up real nice. Lived in the shade you were throwing till all my sunshine was gone, gone, gone. Do I really have to tell you how he brought me back to life? So there's so many different parallels. Then one magical night, I forgot that you existed. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th? Like it is bam, 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 just hand in hand. She's so creative.
And that kind of goes because those are probably the three songs that we theorize to be inspired by Calvin Harris, right? So it makes sense that they would lyrically mirror each other like that, or at least create a consistency.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, so in the song, Taylor is singing about someone who's disappointed in their relationship. They are valuing the guy way more than he is valuing her. And so then she gets dressed up and goes out. And
And by the way,
I'm going out tonight.
I'm going out tonight. I love that.
Yeah, a source told E! News that at the time of Calvin and Taylor's split, which is in the summer of 2016, Taylor didn't feel very supported by Calvin Harris. She was really disappointed, and Calvin felt like he wasn't there for her. Their relationship was not progressing the way she wanted it to. She felt like he wasn't taking it seriously enough, and is not coming through for her when she needed him the most.
Yeah. And he strikes me as a type of guy that, since he is also in the music industry, he probably tried to continuously be like, no, my career is better. You know
Sure.
what I mean? And this is me just obviously going off of nothing. But I just feel like that's maybe the kind of aura that I get. Like, and she probably was like, no, I can still make the whole room shimmer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm going to go out and I'm still going to walk into a room and sparkle the way that I sparkle.
Yeah, and I wonder what that dynamic was like in their relationship, because Taylor was a global, massive, ginormous superstar when they were dating. She's just coming off of 1989, one of the biggest albums ever. And he is a DJ, was very famous and very big in those circles.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily as global as she is, but he was very great and well-known and respected in his area of music, but she, I think, still overshadowed him overall. And I wonder if he just didn't like that too much.
Maybe.
This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. You know, summer has officially started in my house when my kids are in full sports mode. We are outside constantly. Baseball games, practices, tournaments, running from one field to the next in the heat. And if you've ever sat through a doubleheader in the middle of the summer, then you know that staying hydrated is not optional. That's why I always throw in a few sticks of Liquid IV's hydration multiplier in my bag. I'm obsessed with the pina colada flavor right now, and it really just tastes like summer in a cup. Just tear it open, pour it into 16 ounces of water, and it hydrates faster than water alone. It's powered by Live Hydroscience with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. Plus, Liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink and includes 8 vitamins and nutrients in every stick. It's also non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Stay hydrated while you're on the go this summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at checkout. That's 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at liquidiv.com.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
I guess I didn't know. I've seen the parallels, but I didn't really think that this song was about Calvin Harris, though. I thought it was more about her original masters, and she's calling out Big Machine Records like, you can't knock me down. I'm still going to shimmer and shine, and this is my hit single, and look at me. I can reclaim the land. She re-recorded her record. She's shining as she does it. People are loving it and praising her for her move. She's the diamond of the music industry, and she knows it. So in addition to recording her music, she cleaned up some of her vocals and instrumental pieces, and the re-recorded stuff polished up real nice.
Yeah, it could definitely. I mean, and I think it's so interesting because Taylor's already, as we know, so good about writing about relationships, and not just romantic relationships, but friendships and just relations in general. And so when you look at her history with like the masters and all that, it's like she's really writing about her relationship with her old record label. So she can write about everything like that, but put it in the terms of like just a breakup, you know, which we've already seen through other songs on Folklore and like just other songs in general. And so it kind of is interesting how she can pull from both maybe a sleepless night from a relationship where she felt she wasn't treated right, she wasn't, you know, someone's priority, simultaneously felt those same feelings in her career. And then she puts it into one song where it's like, I'm going to shimmer regardless of what any of y'all say about me.
Yeah, it's true. When you look at the lyrics, I never thought about it, her talking about her old record label, but these could definitely be about a guy in a personal relationship or a professional relationship.
Yeah, it could be
Baby
both.
love, I think I've been a little too kind. Didn't notice you walking all over my peace of mind in the shoes I gave you as a present. Ooh, she's making the record company money and they're getting a lot of shoes.
And the
Yeah.
shoes I gave you as a present. Have
Putting
y'all-
someone first only works when you're in their top 5. The record company wasn't taking her seriously, perhaps, as well as a guy.
And 5 records.
By the way,
5 records.
I'm going out tonight. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna re-record. Have y'all heard of the shoe theory?
No.
I've seen it on TikTok. It's like not an old, but it's like a whole. It's a superstition that when you're dating somebody, you shouldn't give them shoes as a present because they will then walk all over you.
Oh.
Essentially. And I've seen that theory before. And then when Taylor released the song, people on TikTok were like, oh my God, she just proved the shoe theory. Like she just put it into words. Like it's true. You should never give a loved one a pair of shoes because then they'll walk all over you.
I haven't heard that. I've heard about the watch. Don't give someone a watch when they retire, right?
Why?
Because like time is ticking.
Time's ticking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that. But you know what's funny? This year, Ryan gave me shoes as a gift, and I gave him a watch. But it's okay. We're still on to get married.
So yeah, in this first verse, she's singing about how she's putting forth a lot of effort in this relationship, but they are not. And she says, and by the way, I'm going out
I'm going
tonight.
out tonight. She's over it. She knows this. She knows that she doesn't need this person or business or whatever. She was like, I'm still gonna sparkle.
And then when it gets to the chorus, she sings about being bejeweled. When I walk in the room, she can still make the whole place shimmer. And then I love the casual kind of, I love the kind of digs that she's taking here. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say, I don't remember.
I forgot that you
remember.
existed.
I forgot that you existed.
Am I dating someone? I don't know.
I forgot that you existed. I wonder if after, with the pandemic and folklore and Evermore and everything like that, even with the re-recordings, I do wonder if Taylor questioned if she wanted to do pop music again. Because you know how she said in the little voice memo that this was her kind of like pushing herself to do it again? Like, I wonder if she considered not, like if she considered just kind of staying in the more alternative realm, or like what it was that made her think like, no, I want to do pop music again.
And she has said in a few different interviews that it is kind of nerve-wracking being a woman in their 30s getting into pop music because then they might be considered too old.
Yeah.
And she's been a little trepidatious about that. And so she came out with a great album, though.
Yeah.
She did it.
Yeah, so I wonder what her thought process is. I wonder if Taylor makes pros and cons lists.
Oh, she's got
Maybe.
to.
You think she has a whiteboard at her house? Chalkboard? Whiteboard? Think she has like a smart board?
Smart board for sure.
Is she just doing it on
She
a
has
tablet?
one of those like clear boards, like they use in like
futuristic things?
Yeah.
Futuristic movies, and they can just use...
But she likes to
Dry
journal,
erase?
like straight up paper and
Oh,
glitter
that's
pens.
true.
I
That's
don't
true. So
know.
she just has a giant notepad, a wall made of paper.
It's like when you're in a meeting, they have like the big easel notepad. Like, it's massive. It's like a 6-foot tall sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Add it to the notes, Anna. What do you take notes on?
What kind of walls do you have? What are your walls made out of? I'm gonna add it. Can't forget it.
She says, familiarity breeds contempt. Don't put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes. I polish up real. I polish up real. Nice.
And that's a tolerated reference. Don't put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Sounds like I'm begging for the footnotes, a story in your life.
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. I had to really look at the line of the familiarity breeds contempt. Did y'all struggle with that line?
Yeah, it's dense.
It is dense. It's basically the opposite of like distance makes the heart grow fonder. I feel like the opposite of that being like being together, being familiar with each other makes me feel worthless. Because I had to like looked up the definition of the word contempt. It says the feeling that a person is beneath consideration. Contempt comes from a place of superiority and makes someone feel inferior. I mean, basically just going on what we've been talking about, like being in this relationship where one person is making the other person not feel like, they're in their top 5. But yeah, I would sing it and be like, what am I saying? Familiarity breeds contempt. Basically the opposite of distance makes the heart grow fonder. Is that what you got, Amy?
Yeah. So the nice is got "Hey Kids, spelling is fun" vibes all over it.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
I'm just saying.
Nice.
I'll agree with you. Nice.
No, I disagree. I like it. Not that I didn't like spelling.
Hey,
It's
I
fun.
didn't say I didn't like it. It just says
Yeah.
it's got the vibes.
I like it. I like spelling is fun.
But can you nail it when it comes in? Because sometimes I get the timing off.
Oh yeah, that's impossible. It's hard.
Nice. I can never get it.
Yeah, no, it's difficult.
It is.
Baby boy, I think I've been too good of a girl.
Too good of a girl.
Do you think that was timed out perfectly?
Yes, for sure.
Did all the extra credit and then got graded on a curve. I feel like we just talked about this, but I can't remember. What was it? The sphere.
Yeah, I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere.
Yeah.
That's from This Is Me Trying.
Yes. Okay.
And because then she also, I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere, fell behind all my classmates, and I ended up here. So it is kind of like the curve sphere class, extra credit vibes. Same. But yeah, I mean, basically saying that she's always undermined, right? When like, in reality, anyone would be so lucky to have an ounce of the success that she has. But she always goes above and beyond and doesn't get the credit, which is unbelievable to me. I still don't understand why people undermine Taylor Swift.
I don't see it. I don't understand whenever somebody's like, I'm not a fan. I'm like, have you heard her? Have you listened? Have you looked at her lyrics at all?
There's at least one Taylor Swift song for everybody.
That they would know most words to.
Or just like I feel like she
right, they
covers so
went-
many like genres and stuff. Like, oh, you like pop music? There's Bejeweled. Oh, you like slower music, sad music? You got some stuff in folklore. You like more
Right.
like edgy music? You got Reputation. You like country? You got Debut. You like rap? We got Thug Story. Okay,
With T-Pain.
so she does it all.
And there's people in my life, I won't name them, that are not, I mean, they actively dislike her, and I don't understand why. But I could play them a song, not tell them it's Taylor Swift, and they would like it.
Yeah, I actually did that recently. I forced my friends on New Year's Eve to listen to Taylor. And one of my friends was like, look, I'll admit I probably haven't heard a Taylor Swift song since like 1989-ish. And I was like, yes, you have. Like, don't lie. And he was like, no, I genuinely don't think I have. And so I played the one song that I know everybody loves, Cruel Summer. He loved it.
Yeah,
he was
it's
like,
great.
this is a bop. He was like, this is great. And I was like, I knew you'd like it. Haven't met a single person that doesn't like Cruel Summer. And if that's you, don't talk to me.
And so in this first verse that we just went through, it's kind of where she's realizing, hey, I'm being walked all over. And then in this next verse is when she's kind of taking the power back. I've been too good of a girl. I did all the extra credit like we've been saying. And then she says, I think it's time to teach some lessons.
Yeah.
I made you my world. Have you heard? I can reclaim the land.
And that's the lyric that makes me think about the Masters, like reclaiming. Yeah.
And I miss you, but I miss sparkling. She's like, yeah, this was a good relationship. It ran its course, I guess, but I miss sparkling. I miss shining. I miss shimmering.
Yeah, it's like I miss you, but not as much as I miss
Yeah,
me.
don't hold me back. Don't cover me up.
I love that too because it's so hard to do. Like when somebody puts you down, it is hard to like hype yourself back up.
Right.
You know, like we can like sit here and be like, oh yes, like I'm the greatest person ever. I love myself, but it's like no, but that's a hard step to take. So then to actually be there and to go out, by the way, to still go out, to still shimmer, like that's a big accomplishment for somebody that's feeling heartbroken or inferior or put down by someone else, just like in general.
And I'm going to do a little bit of gossip here. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Todrick came and he said something to the effect of, well, he was implying that when she was with Calvin Harris,
I'm gonna
there was
find the
this
clip.
posture that she would have. She was hunched over. She didn't have the confidence that she wasn't shimmering.
Right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, so that whatever all this whole song makes me think of that conversation with Todrick.
Yeah.
Let me find it. I want to play it because that's really good.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, Amy, thank you for bringing that up. Here's a clip from when Todrick Hall joined the morning show that we all work on. It's called the Kid Craddock Morning Show. This was several years ago, right after Reputation came out. And we were talking to Todrick Hall about that. And he starts talking about the relationship that Taylor had just gotten out of.
Right.
Calvin Harris. Here's what he had to say.
She said this has been the best year of her life.
I love it. Yeah, there was a time last year, I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything, but she was dating someone who I never actually met this person, but I could just tell every time I would talk to her, she would hunch over, and I sent her this picture of her as Quasimodo that I edited because I was like, you cannot turn into Quasimodo for this guy. Every time you say his name, you hunch over.
Wow.
And now she's so happy and standing up completely straight and so tall and so confident, and I just love it. I'm like so happy for her, and I can't.
Wow.
Wow.
Even when your friends are telling you like this isn't good.
Yeah, that's
this
a
isn't
red
right.
flag.
Yeah.
Wow. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, good callback, Amy.
Have you ever had to do that for a friend? Like tell them like, hey, the person you're with probably isn't it.
That's a tough position because
It's a
you
tough
never
conversation.
know. They do break up, then they get back together, and you're like, oh, I said all those things.
Yeah.
And
I don't think
know.
I ever have. There's been my guy friends or other girlfriends have dated people that we don't like, but I just never found the right time or place to do that. Let them
Yeah.
figure it out.
I have.
Really? Was it the worst?
It was really, really tough. It was a really, really tough conversation to have, but it was to the point where like everybody around her had the same sentiment. And it was like, if everyone's thinking, not just me, then maybe it's kind of worth saying something. And it was kind of like a weird conversation to have, but it was kind of like along those lines where it's like, you're not sparkling. Like you're not, you don't enjoy going out, and you're not having a good time like when he's around, essentially. And it's just like, as a friend, like just kind of something to say. She ended up breaking up with him and haven't seen him since. Like totally, it ended up fine for
The
our
relationship.
relationship and stuff.
How did
but
she react when you brought it up? Was she like, yeah, I know? Or was she like, what? This is a total shock to me.
It wasn't a shock, which I think is kind of what made it.
Confirmation.
Yeah,
That
more
means she had been
confirmation.
thinking about it too.
Yeah, and to be in that position also, it's like, okay, maybe I don't feel that happy, and now my friends kind of see it too. Ooh, maybe this isn't the right person, you know?
Yeah.
So tough position to be in for both the friend and the person that's like dating someone that sucks.
But let me tell you, the minute you get divorced, everybody starts telling you what they really thought. Everybody. I had friends from my wedding be like, I never liked him. And I'm like, you've never, ever mentioned that before.
Did that make you mad? Like, were you like, why didn't you say anything?
A little bit, because I knew them longer than him. So like but at the same time, I mean, what are you going to do? I couldn't have been convinced otherwise. And I don't think that they could have convinced me anything differently. But yeah, but as soon as I told them, they were like, oh, we know.
Yeah, there's no right thing to do, right? It kind of just depends on the person and the relationship. It's very situational, but
Which, granted, maybe we did have an awkward dinner towards the beginning of the end. So, I mean, I don't think maybe that's why they weren't so shocked. But then to say we never liked him this whole entire time, I'm like, you could have said something before now, because I did until recently.
yeah, that's tough.
All right, so then Taylor sings through the chorus about being bejeweled, and then we got a line that I need some explaining. Sapphire tears on my face.
Oh, I love this.
What is a sapphire tear? What is that?
Well, a sapphire, I looked it up, is a deep blue gemstone. So it fits the theme of jewels, right? And then I also found that in New Age beliefs, moonstone. Oh wait, I'm skipping ahead. Sapphire.
Yeah,
I
sapphire.
skipped ahead to moonstone.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I think sapphire is just a deep blue gemstone.
Okay. So she's just crying tears, and
Crying sparkly tears.
the tears are sparkly. Okay. Okay. I didn't know if there was like a horoscope
Well, I mean,
type of meaning there,
I know
or
it's September. My mom, it's my mom's birthstone. That's all
Okay.
I know. But I don't know Calvin Harris's birthday or
Googling on a podcast. Calvin Harris birthday, January.
Okay.
Oh, no. I think it's just a way to like make. I mean,
Jewel reference.
a jewel reference, and she finds the most beautiful and interesting ways to say that she was crying. Like there was another song where she says acid tears fall down my face, right? And this time it's sapphire tears. Yeah. I think it's just kind of, I don't know, if it's like this like sparkly, like I was crying but I was still pretty.
And then there's the sad line. Sadness became my whole sky. Aw.
That
Such a
kinda-
pretty song. Sadness is what my whole world was. I was sad.
Yeah, and I feel like over the last, like the newer songs, Midnights, Folklore and stuff, I think Taylor's just been more open about being, like having depression, like more about that. So she was like, sadness became my whole sky. Like, you know, I was feeling really down.
But some guy said my aura's moonstone just because he was
Hi.
Okay, so what's moonstone? Is that a good thing?
Okay, so this is where I did a little bit of research.
Mm-hmm.
So in New Age beliefs, moonstone symbolizes the feminine, intuition, new beginnings, and inner wisdom. So moonstone is used to activate creativity and feminine energy. It says this beautiful gem also has a long history of use as a talisman for fertility, love, protection, and sleep, which I think is ironic since the whole thing is sleepless nights. But yeah, basically it's just like very, like moonstone is just very, very feminine energy, creative, feminine energy.
Okay. So then who was some guy that told her that?
I don't know, but I think that's really funny. Like I like to think that's something that actually happened. Like she was with some friends and one of her friends was like super high and was just like, your aura's moonstone.
So
I like to think that really happened.
I was, if a lot of this is about Calvin Harris and around that time, I saw some people referencing, okay, well, what she did wear to the Met Gala in 2016 was very sparkly. It was like a silvery, snakeskinny, sparkly thing.
Coachella.
So was this new person that's entering her life saying these nice things, is that Tom Hiddleston? She went to the moon. She went to the Met. She was sad. She was with Calvin Harris. Probably knew the relationship wasn't going to last much longer. Some new guy complimented me, said nice things to me. And the next line, and we were dancing all night. And you can try to change my mind, but you might have to wait in line. Because now there's a new person in front of her, and this guy's saying really nice things and, hyping her up.
Mm-hmm.
But back at home, it's sadness is her whole sky.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
I like that interpretation. I kind of visualized it as like, it was like really some random guy, like a friend of a friend of a friend. That was like, your aura's moonstone.
No way someone can get that close to Taylor, be a friend of a friend of a friend and get that close.
I don't know. It could be like, I don't know.
No way.
You're right, but that's how I visualize it. Like a random bystander, like someone that she hasn't seen since that night, said your aura's moonstone.
Like some guy riding his bike next to her, moonstone.
He was high and was like, your aura's a moonstone, and Taylor Swift heard that line and created a masterpiece from it.
True.
She wrote it down in her notes, meet being behind the mall.
My aura is moonstone. Yeah, but
maybe that's what they were doing behind the mall. Was smoking the weed, and that's whenever somebody said your aura's moonstone.
Yeah, could be. There's a lot of possibilities here, but your interpretation makes the most sense, Nick.
And so when she's saying, "But you might have to wait in line," that night, who else did she meet at the Met Gala?
Joe.
She met Joe. So now there's two guys that she's at least has perhaps sparking interest at this point. So maybe now Calvin has to wait in line, even though he's the official boyfriend. You're gonna have to wait in line. These other two people are giving me props over here.
Yeah. Well, like you said, if he's not going to hype her up, someone else will.
And what's a girl got to do? A diamond's got to shine.
A diamond's got to shine. Summer is right around the corner, and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account, and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. That's chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. What's a girl gotta do? I just love that bridge. It's just so pretty. Sapphire tears.
And then she jumps into the bridge one more time, and that's the song.
And that's the song.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
When you're at your best and you're feeling all bejeweled, you can do great things. But sometimes life gets you bogged down and you may feel overwhelmed or like you're not showing up in the way that you want to. And working with a therapist can help you get closer to the better version of yourself. That's why I like to call my friends at BetterHelp and schedule an appointment anytime I'm feeling unsure and they need to remind me of my confidence and that you can, in fact, be bejeweled.
Yeah, we were talking in this episode earlier about just how sometimes it's hard to get to that step where you feel your best. And sometimes you can't do that on your own. And talking to someone they'll realize things that you're saying without you even knowing, and they'll help you be your best self.
If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/Taylor Swift fan today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Taylor Swift fan. Now,
Music video.
Taylor Swift did write and direct a music video for this.
Mm-hmm.
Millions of hits already. She has some fun skits with some friends at the beginning and at the end. So let's talk about the music video.
A little twist on a Cinderella story.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
What do you guys think about the casting? Evil Stepsisters and Evil Stepmother?
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Haim, right? Haim
Yeah, Haim.
sisters
Haim
and
sis-
Laura Dern
Mm-hmm.
as the stepmommy.
But for the second time in the Midnight's music videos, she's dealing with throw up again. Clean my sick. Clean my sick, you wench.
Oh yeah,
I feel personally attacked. But other than that, yeah, music video is beautiful. And she's so funny. Like, even with her dad jokes.
Yeah.
Swiftly. Never heard that one before. Like, that's the same way we all feel. G. Yeah, what's your name? I don't know.
I love that she said that she wanted this music video to be as fun as possible for her fans. So she was like, I wanted this to be for the people who love glitter, who love Easter eggs, who love little cameos. Like, you can just tell she had a fun time visualizing this and then creating it and then giving it to us.
Yeah.
You know, like, the song is fun, the video is fun, it's sparkly. There's like, what's not to love about it, right? And then the fact that she has a whole PDF
Right.
of Easter eggs.
Crazy.
I feel like we as fans found a lot, but I feel like we're still missing a lot.
Oh, yeah. This is just like, look what you made me do. This is just like me, where there are just so many Easter eggs.
Yeah, we're like, we won't
It's
find
endless.
them all.
We will never
We
find
just
them all.
won't find them
And
all.
that's why we have the question in our big list of questions of what's an Easter egg that nobody's found before?
Yeah.
I am excited about the Hungover song by Haim featuring Taylor Swift that has not been released yet.
I'm gonna be hungover. I'm gonna be
drink a bunch of different drinks.
and I'm gonna be hungover.
So great.
I love that. I do have here the cast of the whole video. We have Taylor Swift as house wench Taylor, Laura Dern as stepmommy, which I think is funny, not stepmom, stepmommy, and they're like, yes, stepmommy, yes, mommy. Esty is Lady Esty, Alana, Lady Alana, Danielle, Lady Danielle, Dita Von Teese.
Mm-hmm.
She's the fairy goddess.
And she's like a famous burlesque dancer,
Yes, so fun.
entertainer.
Pat McGrath as Queen Pat.
I wasn't familiar with her.
She's the makeup artist.
Yeah.
Makeup artist.
And she's been doing Taylor's makeup for
Okay.
a while.
And like towards the end, she shows up in the music video as like the queen.
yes,
Yeah.
Right?
Queen Pat, nice little cameo. And that's like in the video, and then there's the portraits of
Yes.
Zoe Kravitz and I don't have the other name in front of me.
Is the guy from Bridgerton?
No.
It looked like him.
I have it somewhere
Reggae
here.
Jean.
I thought I wrote it down. It's another guy who has helped on Taylor's music before.
Okay.
And then Pat McGrath also did Taylor's makeup for the VMAs whenever she announced Midnights and released all of the items that were used like on Taylor's face. And I went and bought the red lipstick, the red lipstick that Taylor wore to the VMAs. I never wear lipstick at all, nor do I wear red lipstick. So I just have it.
You've never worn
I've
it?
never worn it. I tried it on,
Mhm.
but I've never like worn it like out and about. But I have it.
Is it your color?
That's how easily influenced I am. No, I felt weird.
I feel weird with any. It
You
doesn't
know?
matter what color it is.
I love that Taylor has her iconic red lip. I don't think I could ever pull it off, but I bought it just because it was something Taylor Swift related.
You could wear it to the concert, the Eras tour.
Y'all are feeling bejeweled.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be weird. I feel like I'll show up in red lipstick and y'all are gonna be like,
The only thing that's scary, I don't have lips, so whenever I try to put on lipstick, then it's just like, oh, you're trying too hard. I literally have no top lip. But sometimes I will get brave and put on a red lipstick, even though that's not typically me. And it never fails. I'll be talking to somebody and they're like, you got got lipstick on your teeth.
No.
Yeah.
But see, that's
So-
normal. That happens.
Yeah,
But every time?
I mean, not every. I'm not tragic, Amy. Not like that. And then
I
you
thought
can
you
do
were
you
saying
can,
every time.
and then you can suck on your finger and do that so it's not getting on your teeth as well. But yeah, I feel like
What are we
that's
talking about?
lipstick.
Nick
Getting
doesn't
lipstick
know.
on your
Never
teeth.
Huh?
He doesn't know
Yeah.
anything about
I'm
lipstick.
just hearing about sucking on
You
fingers.
should
and
try.
stuff.
You should try the red lipstick, the Pat McGrath one, the Taylor Swift one.
Okay.
And see if it works.
Nick, if you suck on your finger, then it gets it off your inside lip, so it's not going to get on your teeth.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, there's different ways to do it. I've just always sucked on my finger.
I've never heard that trick before.
How did you not know that, Nick?
I've never heard that trick before. I'll remember it next time.
Ask Blair if she's heard about it.
I'm sure my wife has, but I've never seen her do that.
Anna, have you, or am I just crazy?
I don't wear lipstick
Oh.
because I'm insecure.
I believe you. It's a real tip. I just never heard it before.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
And then we have Jack Antonoff as Prince Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So that's the casting of the music video. Can we talk about the Easter eggs?
Yes.
So many.
Where do we even begin? Well, from the very beginning. From the very beginning of the music video, the music in the background, it's an instrumental of Enchanted.
Mm-hmm.
So we can all say, I can safely say that this music video is just dripping in Speak Now Easter eggs.
I mean,
Above all
it
else.
came out on the 12th anniversary.
That, like, okay,
Wow.
like that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Case closed.
We don't even need to
Thank
continue.
you, and thank you for tuning into our episode. Case closed. Also, like, well, Taylor Swift's like Easter eggs. Obviously, like they're subtle. They're images. They're things like that. Like, you know that the music video was released on the 12th anniversary, but then she also just made it so blatantly clear. Like when Laura Dern was like, "Speak not,"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
bro. Come on.
What are some other Easter eggs?
Okay, feel free to chime in, please. I just have like a list, but I don't want to like
List it.
over dominate. Okay, yeah. So there's all of that. So there's a lot of threes in the music video. Just
3?
That's right.
Amy, how do you feel? We need a statement.
No.
She agrees.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I think one of the biggest Easter eggs, the most like obvious ones, are the elevator numbers.
Yeah.
Right. And so each number on the elevator matches the colors of the albums. But it's important to note that like number 1 and number 10 are the exact same yellow because that was Fearless and Fearless Taylor's version. And then number 4 and number 11 are the exact same red because that's Red and Red Taylor's version. So number 3 and number 13 are the exact same purple, meaning that Speak Now Taylor's version would be next, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. And then so just some other threes in the video. She has 3 stepsisters, while Cinderella had 2. So that's kind of a fun little change. The 3 on the elevator floor. At the end of the video, there's 3 dragons, which is also alludes to the song Long Live. I was fighting dragons with you. And then towards the end of the video, when she's sitting on the clock, it's also at 3.
Okay.
The hand is at 3. Yeah, so those are just some of the threes in there. And then also, I mean, at the very beginning, we have the instrumental of Enchanted. And then at the end, we have like the instrumental of Long Live.
Oh, wow.
I didn't pick up on the Long Live.
Yeah. Yeah. While she's like, while there's dragons and castles, which is very Long Live, very Speak Now. Like, it's just like, it's really throwing Speak Now into our faces. She also, at one point when she like, when she changes or she's getting her like portraits done, she has clips in her hair that say TS, and then she has other clips in her hair that say SN.
Yeah.
Case closed again. Just kidding. But then it's also interesting to note that, because you know how we've all been toying with, okay, what's next, Speak Now or 1989? Because after she goes to the 3rd floor, then she goes to the 5th floor, which would be 1989. And then even the outfit that she's wearing when she gets out on the 5th floor is just very 1989-esque.
I think that's her prettiest look too. Whenever she comes off and she drops the cape and she just looks so fabulous. That's my favorite look
The
of
black,
the whole.
like the black one? Yeah.
Whenever she just steps out and drops it all and she's just shining and shimmering. I love it.
And it's so cool because like all of the jewels are kind of like
floating around
her, and then they like start like attaching to her, like making that outfit. And all of those jewels are like the colors of her album. So I think that's really cool because that's her like reclaiming her music, right? Like, is that kind of how y'all interpreted that?
I can only think about how expensive that scene must have been. I mean, like the CGI to get bubbles to float and actually stay. It looks like it stays. That's crazy to me.
Do you think that Taylor Swift has like a budget, or do you think she's like whatever it takes?
I think it's I don't know.
Or does she just like make the whole? She makes the whole music video and she's like, surprise me at the end with what the total is.
She's got a budget. She's a smart businesswoman.
Yeah, of course. She has a budget. This one was probably one of the more expensive videos, though, I have to assume. Yes, and then also, what are some other eggs? I guess I didn't really put them in order here. Okay, I wanted to ask you guys, whenever she does drop the cape, like Lacey said, that robe, some people think that robe is very ready for it vibes. Other people think it's Willow.
I got Willow vibes.
It's more Willow. It's more like a bluish, maybe, bluish, dark blue to me.
But I think it could be either.
Yeah, I think it could be either.
Now, while she's in the elevator, she's wearing like a black number. That's definitely Reputation, like a black hood and stuff like that.
Do you think that's ready for it?
Is that? I thought it was.
I thought it was.
Am I wrong? That seems to me more Reputation-y than anything else.
What if she did all of this and then we just got Reputation Taylor's version?
Because she can release it now.
She can. She can do anything. She really, really can. I also liked how in the opening scene she basically pokes at how the only thing that people care about is if she's married.
Right.
You know, and like she makes it very abundantly clear that it's not about like the whole story, the Cinderella story for her isn't about getting the guy at the end, it's about getting the castle.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool. One of the sisters also says, "Bye, snake," which is something that she's iconically been called before.
You've been exiled, referencing folklore.
Yes, exile. And then towards the end during the talent show, the stage that she's on looks a lot like the stage that she used on the Speak Now World Tour. Like the red, just like the staging of it. And it also looks like the stage in the Mean music video, which is also on Speak Now. Was that a coincidence? Given that there's a PDF file of all the Easter eggs, I'm going to say no.
The other guy in the portrait next on the other side of Zoe Kravitz was Sam Dew.
There we go.
And he co-wrote I Don't Want to Live Forever.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Nice.
I just like the whole theme of it, how Laura Dern, stepmommy, starts off at the beginning with all these rings because that's all that matters, because that's all that you're supposed to do is go off and get married and be this perfect little girl. And then in the end, she says, no, I still want his affection, said no, kept the castle.
She ghosted.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny that she casted Jack Antonoff because I think out of all people, he probably values her the most. Like, he speaks nothing but the best, loves working with her. So just to cast him as the prince that undervalues, I think it's so funny.
It's so interesting, like, watching the music video because when we got that, like, teaser of a bunch of visuals, you know, and we thought we were getting, like, a video for every single song because there were so many visuals. But then we got the Bejeweled music video, and like that was 95% of the teaser trailer, just because there's so many different looks in the Bejeweled video. And I think it's going to be really cool going on the Eras tour and seeing a bunch of fans like replicate the looks, especially from this specific music video. Because you can do the Bejeweled, like the black like outfit, you could do the silver outfit, you could do the robe outfit. Like there's so many different looks from this music video that you would see it and know immediately that it's from Bejeweled.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe I'll dress up as Jack Antonoff. He's like a royal prince.
That's a great idea.
There's no way I'm going to wear that when I meet Taylor Swift. Not a chance.
With that wig and a quill
Not a
pen?
chance.
She would love it.
She would, but then I'm going to blow it up to a big poster.
Are you?
I can't hang that over my mantle in my house.
You have a mantle? That's nice.
Well, like I got to take the one off of my kids and stuff. I got to take that picture down, and then I got to put this one up me and Taylor. I can't be looking super goofy.
Yeah. You guys, this is something we have to start thinking about. What are we going to wear?
It's too much. I'm not ready for it.
Well, I have my vigilante shit that I wore for Halloween, but some people thought that was Bejeweled because it was a really glittery, shiny jacket. So I get it. And all I had to go off of for vigilante shit was just the TikTok.
The cat eye.
The cat eye. Thank you.
Are we gonna have to plan our? We have to plan our outfits so that we look good as a group, right? So.
And we got to think about what our signs are going to say.
We have so much to do.
If they allow signs.
Oh yeah, we'll have to look that up, and then we have so much to do. I'm gonna start stressing about these outfits.
Well, I think that does it for our breakdown of Bejeweled. Remember, we want you guys to come out and hang out with us soon.
Yes. February 3rd, we are going to be partnering up with Club 90s for an event at Tannehill's Tavern in Fort Worth. We're so excited. Basically, we've been to these Club 90s events before, and it's just like a dance party. It's all Taylor Swift music all night long. But what makes this event special is that we're going to be there an hour before to do a live podcast.
Yeah, you get to show up early. The doors will open early just for us and for our fun listeners, and we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be interactive. We've got some fun surprises planned. It's going to be really cool. I had so much fun at our Midnight's release party, just like meeting our listeners and hanging out and just talking about Taylor Swift. And so to get to do that again, but this time like plan to like record a podcast, like that's going to be really, really cool. So we're super, super excited. All the information is on our social media at the 13 Podcast, but it'll be Friday, February 3rd. Tannehill's Tavern in Fort Worth. We're going to be there at 8 p.m. and then the Taylor Swift night will start at 9 p.m. You can get tickets. I put the link to the tickets in our Instagram bio, but you can also go to club90sla.com, and the event is 18 and over. So sorry to our younger listeners, but we'll plan other stuff for y'all to come to as well.
Well, thanks for listening to the show. Be sure you subscribe to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. Leave us a good review, leave us a 5-star rating, and join us next time. We're going to break down Labyrinth.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.